Hey, how's it going? Alright, so this is my 10th video on I found out day 11 of quitting drinking. And okay, so here's what has happened. I did describe before in the past videos sleeping anxiety, kind of anger. I haven't really refined my videos very well to the point where um I'm having proof for anything. I subscribe to some channels that I think are really worth watching, not necessarily for alcohol, but just for health reasons. Um, I didn't sleep last night at all, so I didn't. It's the 10th day. I'm at 6 in the morning. I didn't sleep. I lifted weights, tried to make a video, read about Puerto Rico, Trump, the football stuff. Um, but the video wouldn't upload, and I'm having problems with that. So I'm kind of making these kind of bad quality videos. Maybe they'll get better. I got some new plans for videos, but but yesterday, maybe the sleeping's messed up. I can't tell what's going on. I mean, I've been taking just a quarter of a some antihistamine, and I have this I thought the sleeping was getting better, and then it kind of didn't. I haven't cared to drink at all in the last day or two. Um, I'm not I'm really excited about making these videos. I'm really excited about the some kind of interesting things happening, I'll tell you. So it's probably been, from when I started drinking. So I mean, in the last year, I think I took 2 or 3 weeks off. And at the most, I might take off I think I took off 5 days in that last half year. And then I couldn't sleep, and then I had problems. And uh, So the biggest thing I'm gonna say after 10 days of not drinking with a tolerance of 3 to 6 beers, probably 3 beers a night, and if I don't drink 6 beers a couple times of the week, I'll get really drunk one day. Or if I don't drink two for 2 nights in a row, I'm gonna get probably drink 15 or 20, 15 beers probably at least. Sometimes more for that weekend. So now I've went 10 days. 2 weeks is gonna be kind of a big deal to me because I've only done that a few times in the last couple years, and well, a year and a half. But and I also wanted to say, um if anybody's watching this video and they're young or they have problems where they just can't quit drinking, I've had that problem where I was getting drunk every single night for a year probably. And there's helplines. There's also a good thing to talk to would be your parents if they listen to you, your friends, people that can support you. You're always going to hear that information. It never helped me necessarily. I didn't really want to ask for help when I had that problem. I ended up going and working at the oil field, and it was I got a job on the oil field, and I just drove my van out there, and I got a job. And working is the biggest thing that kind of really kept me away from alcohol, even though there's a lot of alcohol in the oil field with certain jobs. But it really kept me um away from drinking because I was working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week a lot of the time. So if you're having that kind of problem, my videos are kind of more for people that alcohol's always affected their life, but at the same time they're they're I would consider myself an alcoholic, but I'm not getting drunk every day. Maybe once a week, and I'm not getting blacked out drunk. Usually that's once a month or something, and I still do it. So, so it is really going to be a big positive change for me, and I'm really excited. And so the biggest thing I'm noticing is energy, and the biggest thing I'm noticing is is that I'm doing I'll make an idea. So here's my new idea. This is my big idea. I've been thinking about it all day yesterday. So I couldn't sleep last night. I need to make $1,000 would be good. And I figured, I deliver food on my bike, and in 7 days, if I work 13 hours a day, that equals 100 hours in a week. And um, I could I could do it. I know I could do that. It's a lot of miles a day. It'd be like 40, 45 miles riding a day. Um, but I also lift weights and I'm on a diet where I don't eat much carbs, sugars, and sugar gives you a ton of energy. I mean, you might crash a little, but it keeps you going. So does carbs. So my diet's gonna have to I might have to do something to figure out how to do this, but it's a goal. So my new thing is a goal. Like I couldn't sleep last night, and I'm just thinking about working all this and trying to still lift 3 times a week and even run, a mile here and there. So I exercise a lot. So I'm right now today is kind of the start of this goal. And so that's the biggest thing I've noticed in 10 days of not drinking, other than not really sleeping, is, and part of the reason why is because I can't sleep is, I mean, if you think about it, like all you got to really do to sleep is if you really tired your body out. So if I go running, if I ride my bike like 40 miles, 45, I've ridden at 60 miles before delivering food, and I might record some of it on my phone and kind of just uh, show you my goal and how it's working out through the day, how delivery's going. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be about alcohol, but maybe I could show you about kratom or something. Because kratom also is a big thing that I do. Like, and I hope it's not trading places for alcohol, but I take kratom all day long, and I don't take a big amount, and it like really seems to make me focus. And people, it's banned. It's a class 1 drug in some countries. It makes me seem to focus. Like I used to have to take Ritalin when I was a kid. It reminds me of that. I've mentioned that in other videos. But anyway, so 10 days, a lot of energy, a lot of trusting myself. I'm really starting to. 10 days isn't that much, like 240 hours, but I'm really just kind of have this feeling that it's like, yeah, I can do that goal and I can believe in myself again. And that's something I forgot this last year and a half, is that I don't have to be afraid to trust myself, because I'm not afraid, but a lot of times with alcohol, I notice, okay, the day's over, work is done. Now I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna drink beer, and that's a painkiller, and that's gonna make me feel happy for a couple hours, and and uh and it does the trick. But whenever I have goals, my goals, all the priorities of them, I think just kind of like my fingers, like they're all like that. They're like that high. They're all equal. Like going to comedy school, going to teach in this country, going to go eating healthy. But really it should be like going to work in other countries, comedy school, eat healthy. And then this one is like draw pictures. So it's like it's all kind of, they're different higher lengths. They're more important. But they're when I drink, they're all the same. And drinking's up here, and all my goals are like that. So it's like I can't prioritize between these, and drinking is just, even 3 beers a night is just stopping me from doing stuff. So it's like now I have this motivation where I don't have the drinking, and I'm having more fun fixing my life. I'm paying this debt. I'm gonna maybe go to school. Like I'm gonna, and so my biggest thing is like I'm getting excited because I kind of am getting this motivation again, and I'm kind of like, man, I can do this in life because I'm like 35 and I've accomplished some big goals in my life. Like one of them was I almost drowned in the ocean when I was a kid, and I ended up uh, going and going to school and going to commercial dive school, and I made a video about it, and I went and I did commercial diving, and I dove in the ocean in the Los Angeles and the Gulf of Mexico for 4 years, and learned about the ocean and kind of conquered that fear. And I always used to want to play in a band when I was a kid, and I ended up playing in a band with this kid of like 800 people, and and then I've gotten a chance to do some other goals with like sports, and uh, I was working on The Bachelor at the TV show. I was interested in videos, so I have kind of this kind of broad spectrum of goals that arises from meeting people through life or watching movies when I was a kid. that made me like want be interested in those kind of things. And I don't even remember what I was saying right now. Oh yeah, so well, those goals are. I got this new goal. I don't know what I was saying, like, but the alcohol, it definitely cuts them down. Oh, I remember what I was saying. So it's the weird thing is I'm 35 now, and I like kind of conquered those goals when I was younger, and I learned about it, and I got to the end of the goal. I got laid off. Finally, it's like screw this job. It was great, but I'll go do something new. And so my new goal was to come to Chicago for comedy, and to do something in this area, Chicago. And so now I'm I have the opportunity to work on it, but I forgot that you gotta trust yourself and believe in yourself, and you gotta work at it every day. Instead, I got in a routine this last year of just working and coming home and doing a little sporadic different things while I was dwelling on problems, and now it's like I can't really say. So I think it's hard for me to say. Was it the was it taking kratom that kind of helped me? Was it going to Montana? Is it my genetics? Is it body chemistry? What was it that made me want to quit? Alcohol. And as the older I get, the easier it is to do, for sure. And so anybody that's listening that's young that can't quit, just remember that hopefully you're gonna get tired of it. Hopefully you're gonna realize it's affecting your life in a negative way. And if you're hanging out with friends drinking, I mean, make music, do something different, because it is just no, it's the cheapest painkiller out there. It's a they're making tons of money off of it. I mean, it, it's if it's affecting your life and you got to get drunk all the time. I've been there. I've been there a bunch of times, and I've been drunk for months when I was like 27, 30 years old. Um, Drinking like 10 beers a day in between jobs and oil filled stuff. It's not totally not worth it. So I'm getting more energy now. I'm starting to uh, get these goals, and my new goal is going to be to try to work 100 hours this next week, and I think I'm going to try to start right now because I didn't sleep last night. um, I'm going to run to the gym, lift weights, and then I'm going to just start working, and it's early in the morning. It's going to be beautiful. It's a great day of summer in Chicago, and I'm just going to get kind of life going again, and if I can't work all day and I got to come home and sleep, that's fine. At least I'll give it the best try I can today. It's on my mind, and it'll help make the routine and the goal kind of get the ball rolling. I got to videotape my car today to sell it, and these are things that if I would have drank 5 beers last night, I would have kind of gave up on today. I mean, things would have still happened. Life would have went forward. I would have my bills paid, but just wouldn't have been as motivated as I am. And when you're motivated, uh, there's some great things that come out of that. Girls are interested in guys that are motivated. Um, you have confidence. You have energy. There's so many things that come out of motivation, and I'm I'm not. I'm also gonna say, um, you, who knows if you can make yourself motivated? Who knows if you can make a decision or change your mind? Who knows if you can um if you're gonna like one thing more than the other thing, or you can actually meditate and actually change your body through your mind, or who knows, like, but the one thing is if you drink, those things are gonna influence that, and if you quit drinking, then you at least have more control over all of those things and motivation. And so anyway, good luck, have a good day. Text or email or whatever, YouTube, make a video like I am. It helps me. I feel like make videos, go out there and quit drinking, take some kratom, give it a shot. um uh Exercise, do whatever you can, draw a picture, like write, talk to your mom, uh talk to your brothers and sisters and friends and family. um Tell them what you want to do. Make a goal. Try it out. This video is almost 15 minutes, so I gotta shut it off. All right. Good luck in life.